the old biking infrastructure to successfully navigate our way. So we mentioned yesterday where the lady was just freaking terrified riding in that bike, and I'm like, why are you putting yourself through this, lady? And we were being safe. All the cars were being safe. Don't give me that cagers. Oh, if cagers are drive right, just shut up. Stop. Nobody was doing anything. It was just nature. Big giant cars zooming up behind. Listen to that. That didn't. Just listen to that coming from behind me. Imagine if I was in the street. So anyway, we're gonna go take this little ride. For all you naysayers in my comments, I challenge any one of you in the Metro Detroit area. You pick the starting point and you pick the ending point. You use your precious bike lanes. I'll use the old infrastructure, and we'll see what happens. We'll film it and let the people decide. Because I'm proving you all wrong as fuck every freaking time I do one of these. Y'all are crazy. It's a waste of taxpayer dollars. These are nonsense. They're useless and they're unsafe. There's a rise in biking accidents. Why? Because idiots are trying to ride in the freaking street. There we go. All right. Enough ranting. Let's go for a ride. I can't see with these glasses on. There we go. I don't have a mount for my camera on my bike yet. So we're not taking that biking lane. We're going to the one where the lady was terrified, to show you guys how ridiculous it was for her to even be riding in the street like that. Even though the cars were being just plenty distance, everybody was doing exactly what the law says to do. Everybody was in their proper spot. She was pulled off. She was hugging that curb in the bike lane. But, you know, she was scared. She kept looking behind her. Look, I'm not looking behind me at all. I'm not constantly worried about cars coming up behind me. Why? Because I'm nowhere near the frickin' street. Are cars on the sidewalk a problem for you in your area? Maybe? I don't know. Here it is. Ferndale, one of many. Ferndale has many, many, many ridiculous bike lanes. Look at that retarded shit. Look at that retarded shit. I'm supposed to be next to that car instead of over here. How is that safer? How does that fucking make sense? Make it fucking... Here comes a car. I'm going to jump out there for this one. I'm going to jump out there. Here we go. I'm in the frickin' street. Oh, it's a cop too. How about that? Make it make sense. How is this safer? Make this make sense. That man's over there on the sidewalk. I'm next to these cars. How is this safer? How is this safer? Why is this here? I'm going back on the sidewalk where it's safe. Y'all see that? Y'all see that? Make it make sense. Okay, now I was doing it illegally too. Let's see if we can get a little dose of this. This is the proper method over here. This is where she was, in this lane, doing everything proper. And cars have to zip up behind you. See that? See that? Naturally terrifying. Let me get back up here on this fucking sidewalk where I don't have to constantly pay attention to what the fuck's behind me, and I can pay attention to what's in front of me. Because, I mean, the okay, you got a point. The foot traffic on here is pretty intense. It's pretty hard to navigate all these people side by side with bikes, and people on the sidewalk just don't mix. Bikes and cars, those mix, right? Right? Backwards fucking bizarro fucking retard world, right? Makes sense. Huh? Make it make sense, people. Look at that. Old infrastructure, new infrastructure. It's a death cult. They want you to get hit by cars. New infrastructure, old infrastructure. Just because it's new doesn't mean it's fucking good. The lacquer was new. Asbestos was new. Fucking stupid liberal nonsense. It's a death cult. Everything about them wants you to die. You are the carbon they want to reduce. It's just too fucking blatant. How is that safer? How is that safer? Make it make sense, people. Show me the data. Show me the numbers. Where's the fucking numbers? Because it doesn't make sense in application. You're watching me drive down here. You're watching me on the sidewalk being safe. You're watching me in the street nearly getting hit by cars. Constantly looking over my shoulder. How the fuck did you get flipped into thinking being out there in the street was safer? Better? What is it, faster? How fast do you want to go? Oh, you got to get to work fast? Buy a fucking car. Jesus Christ. And how is that being over there any faster than being over here? I just don't get it. And another thing, if you stick to those, you only got a couple of routes. I could be off in these neighborhoods, driving through the neighborhood. I don't have to take this route. I'm taking this route to show you how ridiculous bike lanes are. Okay? And I could be over there riding through the neighborhoods, seeing stuff, gardens, cool houses, artwork. I don't have to take this. Why do you have to take this road when you ride your bike? What is the point of this bike lane? This what are they calling it in Detroit? The Greenway or something. We'll do that one later. We already did part of it in Hamtramck. That was part of the fucking Detroit's retarded Greenway shit. Detroit, Hamtramck, Highland Park. Ferndale is just obnoxious with them, though. It's just fucking ridiculous. Okay, look, here we go again. I could have been riding that whole way in the street, or... And this is where she was terrified at, right here. Look at this. Womp womp. Womp womp womp. Womp womp. Womp womp womp. We ran out of road. Did we though? Did we? Womp womp. I know this was such an inconvenience to you fucking namby-pamby, pussy panty fuckwads that gotta have everything special catered just for you. Look, a pedestrian. Gosh, this is dangerous. I can't pass him. Oh my God, I should have been in the bike lane. Fuck. Dangerous, huh? Dangerous. Bike lanes are safe. I mean, how much of this do you guys want? I mean, I could go on and on with this. Like I said, Ferndale is lousy with this shit. You know what? I might as well make the circuit and just turn around and come home. Maybe. Getting kind of thirsty. I might stop and get something to drink. Oh gee, I should be in the bike lane where it's safe. Comment in your chat your logical explanations on why bike lanes are necessary and the superior infrastructure and all that, whatever, safer, whatever your argument is, lay it down. What we got there? Food truck. Ferndale. It's a shame the city is so lousy with fucking hipsters and liberals. Little party at the weed shop tonight, this weekend, Labor Day weekend, I guess. Ridiculous bike lanes. More. See, they took away the lane of traffic for that too. Then you're supposed to park there, and then the bikers are supposed to be in between the parked cars and the driving cars. Make it make sense. How is that safer than being up here? What was wrong with up here? I don't get it. What is your argument for not driving on the sidewalk? Explain how this is somehow perilous to myself and fellow pedestrians. And Jesus fucking Christ, it's just fucking retarded. Sick of this shit. Sick of this shit. We gotta start making fun of these clowns. Oh, look at this. This is cool. This shop is actually pretty cool. Vogue Vintage, Ferndale. They got a lot of good stuff. Prices are, they're not bad. You can find some good deals, and the rest of the stuff's average antique shop style pricing. They're not bad. They're not bad at all. They find some good stuff. They got some good stuff in there for sure. I gotta buy a mount for my fucking camera here so I don't have to hold it this whole time. Switch hands on the next stop, maybe. There we go. All right. Some more useless bike lanes. Useless bike lanes. Wasted tax dollars. Dumbing you down. Making you dead. Show me the data. Make the numbers work. Make the numbers work. Bike safety. Biking versus car incidences. Pre-bike lane hysteria. Post-bike lane hysteria. What are these bike lanes for? Do we need them? Were they necessary? How many people are really walking around shopping here? Huh? Show me the foot traffic data that warrants the banning of bicycles on sidewalks. Now this one's really ridiculous. Really ridiculous. Like, who the fuck? It's a fucking industrial district. Why is this bike lane here? How old is Ferndale? A couple hundred years old? People have been driving their bicycles just fine for hundreds of years. All of a sudden, nobody can navigate? Look at this. Look at this ridiculousness. What the fuck is this? How do you not feel like a pompous asshole riding in a street like this? It's just ridiculous. And really, this is just nuts, man. This is just nuts. This is where it's at. Safety. Everybody's looking at me, giving me a thumbs up and shit. You've seen so far, everybody's been on the sidewalk with the bicycle, except for the couple of times I popped out there to give you the examples. So who the hell's using these? Speak up or forever hold your peace. Why? What makes you so special that you needed that? Are you that freaking... I don't know. Okay. If you can't navigate a bicycle on the sidewalk, what the fuck makes you think you can navigate it out there? I mean, what is it? A bump? Oh my god! Oh my god! A bump! A bump! What are you, that big of a fucking pussy? Ross? Is that the old Ross, Kmart Ross Industries? They used to do like model glue and cassette tapes, all kinds of shit. Scotch tape, They manufactured a bunch of stuff down here back in the old days, not today so much. Little coffee house tucked away in there. So, how about that? Slow down a bit here. Yeah. Just gotta be careful. Hi. Birdie dogs. Birdie dogs. See, that wasn't so hard now, was it? Is that what that bike lane was for? To avoid that? Oh, here we go. Look, we're gonna run out of road. Oh no. Oh no. We're gonna run out of road. Let's pretend the bike lane wasn't there. Alright. And then we zip up around here real quick and pop over before the next car comes. Let him go. We're pretending the bike lane is not there. We're pretending the bike lane is not there. And we successfully navigated that without the need of the bike lane. I was only exposed to traffic for a few feet, not a few miles. Make it make sense, people. Make it make sense. Show me the numbers. Show me the data. Comment away. Comment, like, dislike, up or down. Makes no difference to me. The algorithm still pumps away. However, you just might be showing your ignorance. Full display to the public. Ridiculous. 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 I could be riding through the beautiful neighborhood down there, but for demonstration purposes, we're going to stick to this ridiculous bike lane nonsense. I mean, what was the point of the bike lane being down here? Especially with all the fucking barricade. Those stupid pylons and the little brick curbs every few feet. It's like, Jesus. How ridiculous. Oh, look, obstacle. Let's pretend there's no bike lane. Check for traffic. We're clear. Pop out here. Jump up here, zippity bam boom. Fuck, that was so slow. That took up so much of my precious time. I'm gonna be like 4.5 seconds slower to my destination. I really needed that bike lane. Look, here comes a tard in the bike lane. Here they come. First one this whole trip using the bike lane. First and only person the whole trip. First and only one. See how he was smiling like he was special? Thought he was cool or something? Oh, jeez. There's some nice houses over here. It's been a while since I've been through this part of the neighborhood. I spent like between 14 and 25 in the general area using these ways, going to different locations periodically. We got any good trash to pick? Not in my car, not in my van, not in my van. Oh, gee, stupid cager. Stupid cager. Fucking people. What? How did we become a nation of fucking pussies and entitled fucking snot-nosed brats? When the fuck did liberalism become, I can do whatever the fuck I want and use the government's money to fucking do it? Jesus fucking Christ. Y'all should have voted with me and Ross Perot back in the old days. Ralph Nader. We wouldn't be having these problems. All right, here we are at the big strip, Woodward, where the Dream Cruise happens and all that good stuff. And you see there's no bike lanes over here. So why did they take out a lane of traffic to put bike lanes down here? Okay, here's your shopping experts who say because there's so much shopping, they need the sidewalks clear for shoppers. Yep, need those bike lanes. There you go. Look at that, fancy. Woo, that's fancy. Look at all that money. I could have fed some kids or fixed a school. Or just, they could have fucking just left it in your pocket. They didn't have to take it from you. What was this for? What is this biking lane for? Who does it serve? Let's see, that's about a mile in. Then when we come up to 10 mile, so a mile in, 2 miles up, a mile over, 2 miles back. It's going to be a 6 mile circuit. How you doing? So 6 miles biking lane. We've seen 4 or 5 bikers on the sidewalk, 1 biker in the biking lane. Justify this, people. Justify the expenditure of this tax money. Who does this serve? Benefiting the few at the cost of the many? See, look at it. And this too, this is even worse. They're putting parked cars out there next to other cars that could be distracted. When the cars used to be tucked over here in these little cul-de-sacs that they took away. These little bump outs used to be where people would park. And that lane there was for traffic. And now it's this. Nonsense. 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 Like I said, Ferndale is just littered with this nonsense. A waste of taxpayer money. How old is Ferndale? Somebody tell me that in the chat. I don't know. I don't have my internet access. I know it's a few hundred years old. Detroit's 300. This has got to be a couple hundred as well. So let's just say 150 years. 150 years of riding bicycles in the city. Oh, we got another one. Oh, he's on an electric bike, so I don't know. No, he's pedaling. He belongs out here. He should be up here. Or he should be out in the street with the cars. He shouldn't. Is it special just for him? Are you trying to say that that's the future? We're all going to have those? Why couldn't he be up here? What was... So I don't know what to call that one. He was on an electric motorized bike. That's kind of I don't know. You might convince me for the need of them if we had hundreds of thousands of those or something. But he could have been up there on the sidewalk with me just fine. So he had to slow down every once in a while. No big deal. Or he could be down there. He could be riding it through the neighborhoods. He does not have to be on this main street. I guarantee you, wherever he's going, he can get there with a different route. He doesn't have to take this street. That's a fact, Jack. I used to do open mic poetry over there in that building we just passed back in the 90s. Yeah, slam poetry. Yes. Yeah, we thought we were cool. We weren't. Okay, maybe we were. Here's some more hipsters in the street. monsters in the street. Why they got all these freaking, oh, this is leftovers from COVID or some shit? I don't know. This is just ridiculous. Yeah, those kids over there, that wherever they're going, they didn't need to take this route. They're on there just to be special. We're using the bike lane because it's there. We're so cool and hip on our 10-speed bicycles from Europe. That's kind of cool. And yeah, my bike's rusty and messed up. It's I like finding garbage bikes and fixing them up. And this one's a fresh build. I'm looking for some chopper forks. Just the right set of forks. And then I'm going to paint her up. Clean her up a bit. Give it away, sell it, whatever. Until I find a new one that strikes my fancy. I used to buy art supplies over here from a handicapped couple, muscular dystrophy. It took the guy forever to fucking ring up your order, but you know what? He was working. He was working supporting himself, and I was all glad to stand there for an extra 5 minutes while he battled his disease to ring up the order and patronize them. Shop local, shop small, fuck big government, fuck big corporations, fuck the death cult that wants you in the street with cars, fuck the Democrats, fuck the super lefty nonsense, idiotic, crazed, backwards, fucked in the head, lazy, good for nothing, piece of shit, government fucking parasites, wasting your tax dollars for their fucking bloated egos. There you go. I challenge any of you, Metro Detroit area, you pick the route. I'll show you that you don't need the fucking stupid, fucking useless bike lane. I'll show you that the old infrastructure is superior and safer. And most likely more beautiful. And you'll meet more people and you'll wave at people and say, "Hi, how you doing, neighbor?" So, Metro Detroit area, you think you could show me that your bike lane is better, required, and we need to fucking spend our tax money on this shit instead of feeding our kids? You bring it. You pick the starting point, you pick the ending point. You take your bike lanes, I'll take whatever route. I feel like it because I'm not beholden to a fucking bike lane. I could be on the side streets, I could be through the neighborhoods, I could be on other side main streets, smaller main streets. I don't have to be a pompous dickweed riding down fucking Woodward, acting like my shit don't stink. Shout out to the American curmudgeon. American curmudgeon, where are you? I'm gonna buy some of your hot sauce pretty soon here, buddy. Go check out his channel. He's a fellow Metro Detroiter. I'm sick of this fucking nonsense. Wasting our money, ruining our fucking cities. This used to be beautiful. Now, look, this is fucking ugly. What is it there for? It doesn't even look good. It ruined the visuals of the whole fucking strip. Woodward Strip is nowhere near as cool as it used to be. It just completely ruined the look of everything with these wasted tax dollar frickin' bike lanes. You don't need them. It's ugly. It's unsafe. It's a waste of money. We didn't need them. There's nothing wrong with the old biking infrastructure. Nothing. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. This is just fucking 6 miles of proving my point to you fuckwads. Trying to say that I'm the dumb one. I'm the dumb one. I'm the jerk. Right? Show me your fucking data. Make it make sense. Take me up on my challenge. Now, keyboard warriors are just going to pop in the chat, spout all this fucking nonsense they heard on TV or in their fucking liberal classrooms with zero real world experience. There we go, sensible kids on the sidewalk where you belong and it's safe, right on. You want those kids in the street? With the cars? Huh? Did you want those kids in the street? I didn't think so. Let's pretend like that isn't here. All this shit isn't here. Didn't need it. Didn't need the pretty colors. Didn't need the fancy cones. Didn't need the little fucking goofy bike people. Didn't need it. Oh, we're almost at the end of our trip. We had more people, more bikers on the sidewalk than in the bike lane. We've demonstrated there was absolutely no need for the bike lanes because the old infrastructure worked just fine. Yeah, that was hard. Oh my God. So dangerous for the pedestrian. So dangerous for me. So dangerous. Here comes another e-bike that can be on a different street. He could be going down the streets and over there. He doesn't need to be on this. Or he could be on the sidewalk. He wasn't going that fast. We are almost to the end. Fabulous Ferndale's useless bike lanes, ladies and gentlemen. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe. I'll be going all over the place. If you have an area that has a useless bike lane and you would like me to expose the ridiculousness of these useless bike lanes, send me a message. Tell me where it's at. Maybe I'll go check it out. Don't forget to subscribe and share this to all your biking friends. Here we are. This was the starting point. Woo! Okay, there we go. That's the starting point. Useless bike lanes. Any of you keyboard warriors want to take me up on the challenge? I live in the Metro Detroit area. Send me a message. I'll meet up with you. You pick the starting point, the ending point. We'll both film it. we'll post it up and let the people decide. Although I mean, how could you, from a video I just did, how could you, there's no amount of data. The data doesn't support you. My demonstration doesn't support you. What supports the use of these tax dollars on these fucking bike lanes that are popping up all over? What are they for? What are they about? Oh, Kaguli, out of here. You turn this fucking thing off. Oh, there you go. Okay, keep tuned in. We'll be doing some rock and roll. We'll do bike lane somewhere else tomorrow, next time. I don't know where. Hazel Park. Yeah, we'll do Hazel Park next. All right.